What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another 4K Blu-ray review. And today's movie takes us back to 2002 for the Cold War flick, K19 The Widowmaker, starring Harrison Ford, Liam Neeson, and Peter Skarsgård. Those Skarsgårds. It was also directed by Kathryn Bigelow. You remember, she directed Point Break. We reviewed that movie on this channel. This is a somewhat true tale of the Soviet Union's first nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine, the K19, in its maiden voyage. Submarine movies, love them, but sadly this movie doesn't compare to some of the greats out there, such as The Hunt for Red October, Crimson Tide, and U-571. It does offer a glimpse into 1961 Soviet Union in the height of the Cold War in this submarine in its maiden voyage, where things pretty much went wrong from the beginning. It does offer some high drama, but it doesn't really compare to some of those other submarine movies. Even though it was dubbed a flop when it came out in 2002, that didn't stop Shout Select from creating this new 4K transfer for the very first time. And this is actually the first time I've watched the movie since the theater, back in July. I think it was July 2002. That's probably why I never bought it. It just doesn't live up to those other great submarine flicks. In 1961, at the height of the Cold War, Harrison Ford plays a captain in the Soviet Navy, and him and his XO, played by Liam Neeson, take control of the K-19 sub in a mission to travel to the Arctic Circle to test fire a ballistic missile, and then off to the coast of the United States, where it will patrol until it needs to launch an attack. The mission is plagued from the start, and the sub is dubbed a cursed ship. Harrison Ford's character pushes the crew to their limits, with constant drills in an effort to prepare them for the worst. This actually happens when the sub nearly melts down when the nuclear reactor almost overheats. The captain and the XO do everything in their power to keep the sub afloat and the crew alive. Presented in Dolby Vision 2391, the picture is somewhat good. The outside scenes look terrific, especially the backdrop of the sub against the white glaciers in the Arctic. The bulk of the movie takes place in the dark and gloomy sub though, which is probably the reason why the picture is a bit soft. I guess it's more of an effect of the filming location.
300 meters, Captain. Level of planes. Level above planes.
Audio was presented in DTS 5.1 HD. Sound effects and dialogue were clear and distinct. The heavy Russian musical numbers were a nice addition to the movie. All in all, the soundtrack was very complimentary to the movie, not overpowering or something you would want to show off. There are several special features included on the Blu-ray disc. There's an audio commentary with Kathryn Bigelow. There's a making of K19 The Widowmaker, it's around 20 minutes long. There's exploring the craft, some makeup techniques, breaching the hull, and it's all in the details, as well as a trailer. There's about an hour of special features. Like I mentioned earlier, I did watch this one time in the theater back in 2002, and upon watching it again, I now realize why I never purchased it. While it does offer some entertainment value with the slow burn and the dramatic effects, it's not really repeatable. 6.5 out of 10. Well, that's today's review. Come back again for another 4K Blu-ray review on 4K Friday.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.